Hey everybody, this is Anna from HotOptionBabe.com. Before I get started on some of the charts here, I want to let you know that I have actually started a spreadsheet to enter and to show you my entries and exits on all of my trades, be them good or be them bad. And I've been meaning to do it for a long time. I just hate those tedious type things, but it's a good thing to do, and it shows people when you've really done well and gives you an idea of your success and some of your failures, obviously. So I have bitten the bullet and opened up a spreadsheet. Being I'm a Mac girl, you can see why I don't like them, but anyway, that is now. I'm going to start a page here, and it's going to be an ongoing page of open trades, but I actually can't actually show you until they're closed because that wouldn't be fair to the people in the lounge that pay for that. So for instance, I did Goldman Sachs on Thursday, did a vertical put spread, and we opened it for $1.30, and I closed mine. Now I don't know if everybody actually closed, but I did send out an email. I was closing some of them at $2.30, and that's a spread in one day. That's really a nice return for one day on a spread, so I was pretty proud of that. But and I've actually had, anyway, you will see it. Now onto the E-minis. Let's take a quick look here. Now we are a little bit on some of the charts, a little bit oversold, but that being said, we're not that bad here if you take a look at the daily. Okay, the daily's got plenty of room to go down on the E-minis. You take a look at the 60 and you might say it's a little oversold and due for a bounce, which you could actually do tonight. Okay, actually it could do that tonight and then set up for some kind of push down tomorrow morning. That being said, let me get this chart set up a little bit. I just wanted to point out a couple of really important things that you may or may not have seen. And that is a couple of things I wanted to point out here to you on the charts. First of all, we do have this head and shoulder. Very visible, easy to see. This is my moving average, the green and the red. Okay, and those other lines are my Bollinger Bands. Okay, I had pointed out to you that bearish Gartley last week, which turned out to work just fine. We went into the week bullish last week, and we ended up turning bearish, really bearish on Thursday is when I really had everybody get short, and that turned out to be a really nice day for us. I actually called a couple of my members that weren't accessible to being on the internet so that they could benefit from that move, or what I thought was going to be the move, and it turned out to be the right move. Now we're at 1152.50 here on the ES, which is, it's came back up and to test this trend line right here. I want to show you something as well on the daily. Besides that bearish Gartley that we saw and that I had written, we have this humongous bear flag. Okay, this humongous bear flag, and it's staring right at us. You can see that what we've done is we've come down. We've been inside of this channel here, and we actually pierced it last week. We actually pierced it. Now what I do believe is if you just connect you can see we've made a lower high here on this candle here. I do believe that we could have a little bounce here, maybe tonight or tomorrow, but I ultimately think that we're going to go down to probably, I'm going to say 1133, maybe a little bit lower, maybe even 11. It's possible that 1111 that I mentioned, but we'll stick with what I got right now. Okay, and then, which would be about 114 on the SPY, which I think we're going to go to. Then I think we'll come back up, test the maybe the 116 area again, which would be right around here on the SPY. I'll do that in just a minute, and then we're going to head down to some new lows. That's what I'm trading off of. That's what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is probably around 98 on the SPY. Let's take a look at it here. You can see the same bear flag here. If you draw this, and I got the Housewives on in there. Okay, it's the same, almost looks identical to, it is pretty much identical. Well, what I'm looking for is probably around 114 here, okay, maybe even 113, and then I think we'll come back up around this 116 area, maybe a little bit more, and then we'll finally plummet on down below, you know, to some new low levels. Probably, I'm thinking 100 to 98 on the SPY, so we'll keep an eye on that and see how that sets up. You can see the MACD clearly pointing down here on the histogram, though it has a little bit of divergence here. Don't put much stock in that. You can still see there's a big head and shoulders on here as well. Now I'm going to go on to gold, okay, and you can clearly see that this has just been, after that quick little correction, every time it corrects, they come right in and buy it. Now, it may be down a little tonight, but I will, anything that they sell off, I'll come back and I'll probably go long some more. Okay, somebody's calling me, so anyway, I will end it with this since I've got to get the phone and I got a little bit. If you have any questions, please email me, info@hotoptionbabe.com. I hope to hear from you. I'm going to be doing a free webinar soon and an introductory new price for people that want to try the room. So if you're interested, send me an email. I'll do the webinar not only on options but on technical analysis. If I can pull this down, that would be helpful. I'm going to go out a little because that was a friend of mine who's been sick, so I really want to talk to her. Okay, well, for right now, we're just going to look at this right here. Here's your gold. You know, we had every little hiccup, it just gets bought right back up. So I'm thinking gold. I've got a target back up to around the 1888 level next, 1880 and then 1888. Okay, and you can see here some of these levels. I do believe ultimately we're probably going to see 2,500 by the end of the year, somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500, and I'll know more as things go along. And I think crude oil is going down. I can't, I'll try to do a chart and post it up there for you tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions and you'd like to attend the free webinar, email me info@hotoptionbabe.com. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.